Join in.
Come, hare and scare and collier lads, for Hampton Town we steer. We face all kinds of weather and we like to drop a beer. Some people say how rough we are, but merrily are we. The money we earn so hard at sea, we spend on land so free. Watch us, twig us with the popular doobie-doo. Hey, we'll give us some sheets to make a rip with the lads to pull her through. You ought to see us running with our square sail all afloat, from the passage of Newcastle to the town of Whitstable. Our skipper's a roosteroo, he likes to drop a veil. The second division has been imprisoned and seen inside a jail. The 30 years a bushranger, he comes on deck with a smile. And as for the cook, you can tell by his look that he comes from an African isle. Watch us, twig us with a popular doobie-doo. Hey, we'll give us some sheets to make a rip with the lads to pull her through. You ought to see us running with our square sail all a full, from the passage of Newcastle to the town of Whitstable. When our coal is all on board, for Hampton Town we steer, and nothing else is in our heads but old George Oliver's beer. We face all stormy weather and we battle through every gale. When the outer light is out of sight, it's then we set our sail. Watch us, twig us with a popular doobie-doo. Hey, we give us some sheet to make a rip with the lads to pull her through. You ought to see us running with our square sail all afloat, from the passage of Newcastle to the town of Whitstable. People say we're noisy lot when we come home from sea. We call for liquor merrily and cheerily are we. But when our money is all gone to sea, we'll go again. We are the lads to rough it, though we never do complain. Watch us, twig us with a popular doobie-doo. Hey, we give us some sheet to make a rip with the lads to pull her through. You ought to see us running with our square sail all a full, from the passage of Newcastle to the town of Whitstable. Watch us, twig us with a popular doobie-doo. Hey, we'll give us some sheet to make a rip with the lads to pull her through. You ought to see us running with our square sail all a full, from the passage of Newcastle to the town of Whitstable. Hey!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This next song is commonly known as our Brexit song. A popular subject among us all, I'm sure.
Way to bring us all together.
Or, yeah, or something else, yeah.
Maybe not.
On the 14th of July, so clear it was the sky, a lofty sail of French ships came bearing down tonight. Came bearing down upon us right clear out of France, and the name that we gave her was the Little Fighting Chance. So cheer up, me lively lads, for it never shall be said that the sons of old Britannia shall ever be afraid. And now, my brave boys, the gunshots they are come. We'll hoist up English colours and we'll give to them a gun. From broadside to broadside we'll show them gallant sport, till their lofty yards and topsails come a-tumbling overboard. So cheer up, me lively lads, for it never shall be said that the sons of old Britannia shall ever be afraid. We fought them for 4 hours, the battle being so hot. There were 14 of our foremost men, they dead upon the spot. There were 6 more, they were wounded, that is 20 lads in all. We will cut down the white lilies of the French dogs one and all. So cheer up, me lively lads, for it never shall be said that the sons of old Britannia shall ever be afraid. And now, my brave boys, the prize is all our own. What shall we do for jury? Must suppose that they have none. We'll take her into harbour on a sweet and pleasant gale, so early in the morning at the head of all Kinsale. So cheer up, me lively lads, for it never shall be said that the sons of old Britannia shall ever be afraid. And now, my brave boys, since we are safe on shore, we'll make those lofty alehouses and taverns for to roar. Here's a health to King George and to all his gallant fleet. We will smother all those Frenchmen wherever we do meet. So cheer up, me lively lads, For it never shall be said that the sons of old Britannia shall ever be afraid.
What's
We'll
next?
have to make way for a bin lorry in a moment.
Welcome to Bognor. It's a glorious setting. Yay.
Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, ladies of Spain. For we're under orders to sail for old England, and we hope in a short while to see you again.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
We hove our ship to with a wind from southwest, boys. We hove our ship to, deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathoms
With a white sandy bottom.
So we squared our main yard and up channel did make.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
The first land we sighted was, call it the Dead Man. Next Ram's Head off Plymouth, start Portland and White. We sailed by Beachy, by Fairlight and Dover. And then we bore up for the Southforeland Light.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
The signal was made for our grand fleet to anchor, and all in the Downs that night for to lie. So stand by your stoppers, see clear your shank painters.
Haul up your clue garnets.
Let tack sheets fly.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
Then let every man drink off his full bumper, and let every man drink off his full bowl. Let's sing and be jolly
And drown melancholy.
and here's to the health of each true-hearted soul.
We'll rant and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all on the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly is 35 leagues.
Thank you. Maui. Maui. Monsieur. This is our climate change song. Is it?
That's a new one on me.
The ice. Oh, the ice.
It's a damn tough life full of toil and strife we whalermen undergo. And we don't give it. Oh dear, I forgot the words. I'll start the song again. It's a damn tough life full of toil and strife we whalermen undergo. And we won't give a damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds do blow. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground on a good ship taut and free. When we won't give a damn till we drink our rum with the girls from old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with a northerly gale through the ice and wind and rain. Them coconut fronds, them tropical lands we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months we've toiled away on the cold Kamchatka Sea. But we're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with a favourable gale towards our island home. Our whaling done, our mainmast sprung, and we ain't got far to roam. Our stanzel booms is carried away, what care we for that sound? A living gale is after us, thank God we're homeward bound. Rolling down to old Maui, boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. And now we're anchored in the bay with the Kanakas all around. With chants and soft aloha's, they'll greet us homeward bound. And now ashore we'll have some fun, we'll paint them beaches red. Awakening in the arms of an island mate with a big fat aching head. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
You got there! He got there!
Ebb and Flow.
All right. So this is not a shanty. This is a song about the River Arun.
Written by Johnny.
Written by him.
Thank you. You haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, stressful.
By the banks of the Arun I wandered one day to pick the blackberries and trudge through the clay. And floating in the river, the seaweed I spied gave me to remember the flowing tide.
Ebb and flow, the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
In from Little Hampton she flows with the dawn, through Arundel and Southstoke and on through the morn, and just for a moment in Pulborough abides, then back to the sea with the ebbing tide.
Ebb and flow, the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
My parents have always walked there by the tide, with their children and a faithful old dog at their side. The dogs are succeeded and we change and grow, but the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow, the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
By the banks of the Arun I've walked all my life, and I still walk there with my children and wife. The good times and bad times, they come and they go, like the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow, the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow. Ebb and flow, the waters of the Arun, they ebb and flow.
beer. Chris needs a drink before this one.
Yeah. You might too.
Yeah.
You might too.
We'll need a drink after for certain.
Okay, so about 100, 150 years ago, there were these people called folk song collectors, and they went out into the English countryside to record the old songs of England. And there's one thing they really, really hated, and that was music hall. But we know that the shanties, the sailors, when they came back from sea, where do they go? The music hall. This is a music hall song, and you may understand why they hated it so much. Or you may like it. A long time ago, way back in history, when all they had to drink was nothing but cups of tea, along came a likely lad by the name of Charlie Mopps, and he invented a wonderful drink and he gave it the name of Ops.
Oh, we should have been an admiral, a sultan or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us all with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mopps, the man who invented beer, 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 beer.
The dolphin, the crown, the steam packet as well. Woo! The one thing you can be sure is Charlie's beer they sell. So come on all you lucky lads, at 11 o'clock she stops. For 5 short seconds just remember Charlie Mopps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, we should have been an admiral, a sultan or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us all with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mopps, the man who invented beer, 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 beer.
A barrel of hops, a barrel of malt, and stir it round with a stick. That's the lubrication to make your engine chick. 80 pints of beer a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 11 pence a pint, but another 10 in tax.
Shame, 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 shame. Oh, we should have been an admiral, a sultan or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us all with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Mopps, the man who invented beer.
Whiskey is the life of man.
Whiskey, Johnny.
Whiskey from an old tin can.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh.
I'll drink whiskey hot and strong.
Whiskey, Johnny.
And I'll drink whiskey all day long.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below.
This yard must go, come rising up from down below.
Come rising up from down below.
I'll drink it new, I'll drink it old.
Whiskey, Johnny.
I'll drink it hot, I'll drink it cold.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh.
Some like whiskey, some like beer.
Whiskey, Johnny.
I wish I had a barrel here.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below.
All of this yard must go, come rising up from down below.
Come rising up from down below.
Whiskey killed my sister Sue.
Whiskey, Johnny.
And whiskey killed my brother too.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh.
Whiskey killed my poor old dad.
Whiskey, Johnny.
And whiskey drove my mother mad.
Whiskey for my Johnny, oh. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below.
Well, up this yard must go, come rising up from down below.
Come rising up from down below.
Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still.
And we'll all get loud and leery and we'll drink until we've had our fill. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below. Whiskey, oh, Johnny, oh. Rising up from down below.
level of this yard must go. Come rise it up from down below.
Come rise it up from down below.
Come rise it up from down below. Oi! Thank you. What's next?
A joiner inner.
Oh, it's a joiner inner.
So, shanty singing is a participation sport. So this is your turn to get involved. Some of you I recognise, and you've been singing songs with us already, so I think you should all know this one. If you don't, you'll soon get the hang of it, so do please join in. Oh, the Old Chariot.
Oh, right, okay. Right, okay.
Go on then.
I will be alright if the wind is in our sails.
We'll be alright if the wind is in our sails. We'll be alright if the wind is in our sails. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
We'll be alright if we make it round the horn.
We'll be alright if we make it round the horn. We'll be alright if we make it round the horn. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm.
Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind.
Oh!
And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, a night on the shore wouldn't do us any harm.
Well, a night on the shore wouldn't do us any harm. Well, a night on the shore wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, an evening with the girls.
Well, an evening with the girls wouldn't do us any harm. Well, an evening with the girls wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
Well, another festival wouldn't...
Well, another festival wouldn't do us any harm. Well, another festival wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind. And we'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. We'll roll your chariots along. And we'll all hang on behind.
One more song.
On the Bowline.
Thousands of more.
Oh, we've not done any shanty Tourette's.
One more. Two more. Hold on the bowling and then thousands.
Are we allowed two? Two
more.
Right. Hold them. So, for those of you who have not seen us before, we are the Duck Pond Sailors. Do please follow us on all of your social media things that you have. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on all sorts of other things that are apparently very inappropriate. We have coined the term Shanty Tourette's since we began singing together. with this song that Graham's going to sing for us being the prime example of shanty Tourette's. This is All on the Bowline.
All on the bowline, homeward we are going. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, now the ship is rolling. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, early in the morning. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, now the skipper's all on the bowline, all on the bowline, till there is midnight. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, here comes from Oxford. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, Hampton is a home. All on the bowline, all on the bowline, it's a far cry to payday. All on the bowline, home.
Ever Navigators, go for it.
Anyone got a bit of water though? Oh mate, thank you very much. Right, we've got one more, and this is one that Chris has written about us. So we listened with trepidation when we first heard it, but it's all right.
It's our vanity
brilliant.
song. In old Sussex we're the best, no matter east or west. The best of lads for giving it a go. We're the home or pub or club, a welcome or a snub. It is all the same to us, you must know. Be the weather hot or cold, the punters young or old, we have the songs to make your hearts aglow.
For we're the dock-born sailors, urban navigators, the singers from Old Hampton Town, the lads from by the sea.
Now there's Johnny no it's not, now there's Steve over here, hey! Never without a beer. There's Johnny with a new song in his head, and with Dave you can't compete if you like your singing sweet. And Graham has real old Sussex flair, and Chris has written a book, it might be worth a look. You must take us as you find us every day.
For we're the dock-born sailors, urban navigators, the singers from Old Hampton Town, the lads from by the sea.
When the beer is getting low and there's nowhere else to go, you'll find us with the best of clientele. And the landlord has a grin if we bring the people in, and the drunks they all call out for more. So join us if you will until you've had your fill. We're the men to put the whiskey in your tea.
For we're the dock-born sailors, urban navigators, the singers from Old Hampton Town, the lads from by the sea.
Well, now to conclude, without being too rude, we really must bring our song to end. For our pints are getting low and there's nowhere else to go, and the barman, he is our new best friend. Well, I hoped you liked our song and it didn't detain you long. We'll leave you there to sing another day.
For we're the dock-born sailors, urban navigators, the singers from Old Hampton Town, the lads from by the sea. Yes, we're the dock-born sailors, we're not the Wellington whalers, the singers from Old Hampton Town, the lads from by the sea.
Can I just say, this is our first ever encore, so thank you very, very, very much.
No many people are pleased to see us go, yeah.
And this song was Bob Copper's favourite song. Bob Copper, the folk singer, his favourite song.
The time passes over more
so cheerful and gay, since we learned a new act to drive sorrows away. Sorrows away, sorrows away, sorrows away, since we learned a new act to drive sorrows away. Bright Phoebe awake so high up in the sky, with her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye. Sparkling eye, sparkling eye, sparkling eye, with her red rosy cheeks and her sparkling eye. If you ask for my credit, you'll find I have none. With my bottle and friends, you will find me at home. Find me at home. Find me at home. Find me at home. With my bottle and friends, you will find me at home. Although I'm not rich and although I'm not poor, I'm as happy as those that's got thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. Thousands or more. I'm as happy as those that's got thousands.